Twitch chat overlay as fast as possible. Unzip the folder, find the purple icon, easy chat overlay, give it a double click. It will open up a settings menu, type in your username on Twitch for the username and channel name, and then your OAuth token, you click this button. It'll open up a browser for you. You're gonna have to sign in and click accept to let the bot read and write to your chat, and then you'll be redirected to this window. Close it. This is already filled in, hit connect. Here's your chat. It's kind of ugly to start. So to start playing with it, you'll notice that you cannot click on it, you can't move it or do anything with it until you focus the window with Alt-Tab and then hit escape to open your settings menu, and now you can move this around and do whatever you want with it. So first let's remove the header because we don't like it. Boom, it's gone. You can change the width, you can change the height, you can get some padding on the sides so you can see the background behind it and on the bottom. Move it up. There we go. You can change the colors, set it to something you like. You can make it see-through so you can start seeing stuff behind it. Let's make it a little less wide. You can change the color of these boxes. You can change the color of the text. You can change the default username color, which has to do with how usernames get brought over from Twitch. Not all of them are standard because of 7TV and things like that. So you can just set what you want them to default to if they're not able to be translated. You got a couple message animation options here. You have these two options are very important. You can just get rid of the overlay if you don't want to use it, but you want to use other parts of this. Always on top means that it displays on top of everything, no matter what. So this will display over your full screen game that you're playing, so you can see your chat in real time without having to look at your other monitor. But if you don't want that, do away with this check mark, and now it fills it with black, but it can be pushed behind other screens now. So then you can just use a game capture in OBS and set it as the topmost capture source, and it will display over the top of things on your stream, but not for you. So emote rain, pretty self-explanatory. By default, the icons are pretty big. So I like to set them a little bit smaller. Throw power, how much force they come out with. Multiplier, how many emotes does it create on screen for every emote sent in chat. Fall speed, how slow does it fall down the screen. So now we should be spawning 10 lols for everyone put into chat. And there they are, and they get thrown and they bounce around your screen. You can set this pretty high, but keep in mind, if somebody spams you with a whole bunch of emotes, it's going to cause some problems. It's probably going to cause bitrate issues for your stream before it causes... Oh, that actually didn't take. Before it causes any real lag on your system, it's going to cause bitrate issues for your encoding. So be careful with how high you set this. Someone can spam you and fill your whole screen up. TTS, you have a custom trigger phrase. You can also just remove it altogether and then everything gets read out loud.
Everything.
Yes, everything. So... or you set it up to TTS, whatever you want it to be. You can add banned words lists. So if a chat comes in and they use TTS banned word, and let me drag down my OBS pop-out chat so you can see here. It will not be read, it will not be put onto your on-screen overlay, because we don't want you to have to see something if you've banned it. Out of sight, out of mind. So now, moving on from that, you can also reset back to factory with the reset button. Chatbot. You have two different options. Your username is by default what's used. You can also set to overlay only, and then you set a custom name for your bot. And overlay only means that this does not go through Twitch as an official message. It only populates into the overlay. So you can get around Twitch naming conventions this way if you just want your bot to work within the on-screen overlay. So the right side here is multiple things can be pulled at random with a single command that you set up top here. I have it at !quiz to start because you can give these answers and you can run this like a little quiz. You hit display answers here, you fill in these answer boxes, and you say after 10 seconds you display the answer. So we'll just go like this really quick. Okay, so now we go ! quiz. You see 2. And then 10 seconds later, it's going to put the number 2 into chat. I should have set that as a lower. On the left side, you just do individual ones. There it is, 2. So instead of one command that pulls from multiple options, this is every single one has its own command that goes to a specific set of text. It's important to hit the save button every time you change anything on this side, otherwise it won't line up properly. So now you can ! 1 and specific. These can each have their own answer if it makes sense, and you set the display delay individually. So you set that up. You can hide these as well. You do need to save after you hide. And then that one's not available to be read out anymore. So we can go ! 1, and it doesn't work because you've hidden it. So if you don't want it that day, you can just hide it like that. Tools. We have a timer that you can make for yourself. You can set it, make it a little see-through, create it, let it run. Drag it anywhere you want. Once the settings menu is closed, you cannot click on it or interact with it at all. Open up settings menu. Now you can interact with it. You can reset it, play it, you can pause it, you can get rid of it. If you want a timer that just counts up, see how long you've been doing something, set it for 0 minutes, change this to continue, and create it. Now, you can time yourself, see how long you've been doing stuff. Easy. You can make sticky notes. You can add to-do lines. Anything you want. You can change the color of this as well, make it see-through, drag it wherever you want, hit done, and now, same thing, you cannot interact with it while the settings menu is closed. You can open up settings, check off your to-do list, and there you go. You can also get rid of these. And that is EasyChat Overlay. Last thing you need to know, capturing this. If you were capturing your desktop as a whole, it's going to pick this up no problem. If you're using game capture to capture specific windows, it's not going to pick this up on your stream. So if you want it to display on your stream, you use a game capture on this program itself, on the EasyChat Overlay program. And then you set it as the topmost source in your list, and it will display on top of your stream, just like you see it here. And that goes for if it's set to always on top or not. Game capture will help you make it display. That's about everything. And you can close with that. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, reach out through Discord or Twitch. I'm always available to answer your questions, help you troubleshoot stuff, fix bugs. I appreciate the feedback. Have fun.